Welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Darkness. Last time, Alexandria Roivas had discovered her grandfather was dead, leaving her the sole remaining member of the Roivas family. She is not leaving this house until she finds answers. Beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Oh, of course. Alice picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there's something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. How she knows it's a dresser key is beyond me, but... Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Yes, this is the hub of the game, the Roivas family mansion. Trying to get my feel for the controls again. There we go, that's run. We can run around. We don't steer like a tank, thankfully. In here is the kitchen. Odd symbol there. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of a lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. This game is all ambiance, and it's like a well-done horror movie. It's been so long since I've played it through, even, that it's not wasting your time to look around and show you everything in this house. We can't get everywhere yet, either. A grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse. Potted plant. Wonder if it's Chuck. Yes, obviously the dining room, entertainment. There's just some portraits on the wall. This, here. The illustration features a collection of strange lined designs, related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. It is, of course, if you've played the game before, the alignment chart. Red is greater than green, green is greater than blue, blue is greater than red, and the sigil in the middle is greater than all of them. See if I can wear her out to show how that works. She's got a good set of lungs on her, though. Another Roivas. Another one? Woman this time. Oh, now she's getting worn out, see? As she runs, she will eventually completely tire to the point that you pretty much have to let her catch her breath, or you won't be able to run anymore. Door is locked. I forget, we have the second floor key, however. Now, if only I remembered how to use it. There we go. Oh no, we broke the key. How irresponsible of you, Alex. Another Roivus. The basement door is locked. I forget if the phone does anything yet. It's over here. Now you're just repeating the portraits. In a lot of ways, this game kind of controls like Grim Fandango, but less awkward. Here we are, in the study, the place where her grandfather died. Right in this very room, even. Another creepy portrait. Looks everywhere. I think his body was around here. The books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch. Everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. It is all here, a reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? That's a big library the man had. There are things in the library, but in the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivus family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. But Alex doesn't know where to look yet. No idea what she's looking for. These books contain the history of the Roivus family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds and writs. The Roivus family is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivus were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivus were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivus rebuilt their lives. Ah, here we go. Sorting through the books, Alex sees the one that seems to be placed differently than all the others, as if drawing attention to itself. Curious, she examines it. Upon the inside cover, shaky handwriting shapes the numbers 333. She replaces the book. That's informing us did we just get an item from that? No. I forget what that noise means exactly. It usually means, well, we got an item, really. Here we have brass-framed mirrors set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of two crankshafts set below it. Curious device. Is it related to the telescope in some way? Should Alex adjust the mirror? No, we don't. Oh, yes, as is clear, we don't have a piece necessary to adjust the mirror properly. A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. A lens is situated in the northern hemisphere, above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." I've always been fond of "Here there be dragons," but and there we go again. There's not that much you can do in the house initially, aside from soak in the ambiance of such a creepy locale. The only puzzle remaining is this. Slooming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use the joypad to adjust the clock hands. Should we? Yes. Now, as the game has been not so subtly hinting at us, 333. when Alex was woken up, it's when the clock in the foyer is set, and it's what was written down. Let's see. That should be it. I'm probably off by a bit. Yeah. Don't. There we go. The control pad moves it more mechanically or precisely. But yes, lo and behold, a secret doorway. Not nearly as grandiose as the rest of the mansion. An item glowing just means that it's trying to draw your attention to it, because it is probably something you can pick up and take. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. A diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convulsions of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel. Another token of eclectic junk. But it's an item we can take, so. We are now equipped with the gladius. It's a decent weapon, fairly straightforward. This is a bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city, its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Yeah, combat wears you out too. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure, with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth, and eyes closed in deep meditation. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. An aged page set inside a glass frame hangs on the wall. An insane scribbling covers the page, incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. Heh, some kind of tome, eh? But first a brief distraction. Those observant of you probably noticed that the gladius and whatnot looks very similar to something we saw on the door of the kitchen. Well, you're right. It does look just like the thing in the kitchen. Forget the exact procedure for this. Oh yes, use. Alex places the blade in the slot, but feels it push back. It is as if the magic of the blade does not fit the lock. It's the game's way of saying, good idea, but you're missing something. for now. Let's get back to that tome. A large, leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Well, I can most assure you she's probably going to regret doing it, but the game won't progress unless we do.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Viris quies candamest, viris conservandi. Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient. Come to us, pious Augustus.
And thus we are now Pius Augustus, Roman Centurion. Or rather, reading his entry in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. What we play is exactly what Alex reads in the tome. However, I think we'll get to Pius's scenario next time on Let's Play Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Stay sane, everyone.